and Jai Hind children. Welcome to the online class. This is maths class, and children, we are doing today mental maths given on page number 58 in your book. Children, in previous class we have done page 57 mental maths, in which you have learned if we will divide any number with 10 without long division method, how we get the quotient as well as remainder. So today we are going to learn how by dividing with 100 we will get quotient and remainder without performing long division method. Okay, so let's see. Find the quotient and remainder without doing long division method. Yesterday we have learned that if in the previous class we have learned that if we have divided any number with 10, we will get the number in the ones place as remainder and the remaining number will become quotient. This is what we have learned in previous class, right? If we divide any number with 10, we get the number which is in ones place as a remainder and the remaining number will become quotient. So we will apply the same thing when we have to divide the number with 10. Suppose take one more example. Suppose the number is given to you 35 has to be divided with 10. 35 to be divided by 10 children. Which number is there in ones place? 5. So 5 will become remainder and the remaining number will become quotient. So this was the case when we have to divide any number with 10. If we have to divide any number with 100, then let's see what will happen. Suppose the number given to you 243 divided by 100. Okay? Without long division method, how we get the quotient and remainder? The number which is in now here children, we will take two places numbers, tens and ones. The number which is in tens and ones place will become remainder. So which number is there in tens and ones place? 43. So 43 will become remainder and the remaining number, which is the remaining number 2. 2 will become quotient. See one more example. Suppose the number is given to you 369. Divide by 100. Now children, how much is the number in, which number is there in tens and ones place? 6 and 9. 6 and 9 are in tens and ones place. So 69 will become remainder. And how much will become quotient? 3. 3 will become quotient. Okay. So children, now you have understood. If we will divide any number with 100, the numbers in the tens and ones place will become remainder and the remaining number will become quotient. So now let's see. Open page number 58 and start doing the question in your book. Get ready with your maths book and pencil. Children, open your book and start writing mental maths page number 58. See the first question. 513 divided by 100. Your quotient and remainder column. So children, what I have told you, if any number divided with 100, the number in ones and tens place will become remainder. Tens place 1, ones place 3. So 13 is the number, it will become your remainder. And how much is the number remaining? 5. 5 will become your quotient. Clear? Now see the next question. Your question number 2 is 864 divided with 100. Now children, in this question, see all of you. Which number is there in the tens and ones place? 6 and 4. So 6 is in the tens place and 4 is in the ones place. So the number is 64. 64 will become remainder and 8 will become quotient. So you will write 8 in quotient and 64 in remainder column. Okay. So now see the next question all of you. Your next question is 4109 divided by 100. Now children, 4109 divided by 100. Which number are there in tens and ones place? 0 and 9. So 0 and 9 will become remainder and 41 will become quotient. Okay, so 41 will become quotient and 0 and 9 will become remainder. So the number which is in tens and ones place will become remainder and the remaining numbers will be written in the quotient column. Now see the next question all of you. Question number 4 is 3075 divided by 100. Now children, again see in this question, 3075 has to be divided with 100. If you divide any number with 100, the numbers in tens and ones column will become remainder. Okay, the number in tens and ones place will become remainder. So which number are there in tens and ones place? 75. Okay, so 75 will become your remainder. And which are the numbers, remaining numbers? 30, it will become your quotient. So complete it in your book, all of you, fill it. If any number is divided with 100, without undertaking long division method, we can find quotient and remainder. How? The numbers in the tens and ones place will become remainder and the remaining number will be written in quotient portion. So I hope now you all have written it. Now see the next question, everyone. Children, 4 questions we have done in the classwork. Remaining 2, question number 5 and question number 6 you will do as a homework. Okay. So question number 5 and question number 6 you will do as a homework. Now come to the mental maths sums given on page number 59. Page number 59. Page number 59, find the quotient and remainder without doing long division method. Okay. So take out page 59 all of you, mental maths sum. Here children, in this question we have to divide a number with 1000. Now what will happen if we will divide a number with 1000 without undertaking long division method? How we will find quotient and remainder? Children, if a number is given to you 1472 and it has to be divided with 1000, how will get quotient and remainder? See, when this is the situation, what will happen? The number which is in hundreds, tens and ones place. Okay, 100, tens and ones place. It will become remainder. So 472 will become remainder and the number that is left or remaining numbers will become quotient. So 1 is the remaining number, it will become quotient. Understood? This is the way. Suppose take one more example. Suppose the number is given to you 1350 and it has to be divided with 1000. Now how to divide this? What will happen? The number in 100, tens and ones place. 100, tens and ones place will become what? Will become remainder. So 350 will become remainder and this one will become quotient. So the remaining number 1 will become quotient. Understood all of you? So the number which are in 100, tens and ones place will become remainder and the remaining number will become quotient. Now all of you start doing it in your book. See the first question all of you. Your first question is 1472 divided by 1000. How much is the quotient and how much is the remainder? Without undertaking long division method, we have to find the quotient and the remainder. So children, which number is there in the place of 100, tens and ones? 472. These are the 3 numbers. Yes, in the place of 100, tens and ones. So 472 will become remainder and 1 will become quotient. 1 is the remaining number, so it will become quotient. Okay. Now see the second question. 6,900 divided by 1,000. Sorry. 6,900 divided by 1,000. Now children, in this question, which number is there in 100 tens and ones place? 900, right? So 900 will become remainder and 6 will become quotient. Okay. Now, which is the third question given to you? Your third question is 1005 divided by 1000. 1005 divided by 1000. Now, which are the three numbers which are in 100 tens and ones place? 100 tens and ones place 005. So this will become your remainder and 1 will become your quotient. Understood? So now note down it in your notebook, all of you. See the fourth question, children. Your fourth question is 7,088 divided by 1,000. Now children, which are the three numbers which are in 100 tens and ones place? 0, 8, 8 are in the ones, tens and hundreds place. So they will become remainder. Okay. And how much is the remaining number? 7. So 7 will become your quotient. So complete up to here. Remaining two questions you will do in the homework, or I will explain one or two questions more. Now you can do. Okay, two more questions I will explain you. Then two remaining you will do as a homework. Children, now complete it in your book, everyone. Now I hope you all have written it. Now see the next question. Okay. See the next question. Your next question is, up to question 4 we have done. Your question number 5 is 62,841. 62,841 divided by 1,000. Now, how much is the quotient and how much is the remainder? Number which is there in 100 tens and ones place. 100 tens and ones place will come in remainder. How much is the number? What is the number in 100 tens and ones place? 841. So 841 will become remainder. And how much is the remaining number? 62 is the remaining number. So it will become quotient. Okay, clear? So the number which is there in 100 tens and ones place will become remainder, and the number that is remaining in the end will become your quotient. Now see the next question. Question number 6 is 30,827 divided with 1,000. Now children, in this question see, which is the number which is in 100 tens and ones place? 827. It is in the 100 tens and ones place. So 827 will become remainder. Yes, 827 will become remainder. And how much is the remaining number? 30. So 30 will become your quotient. Here, understood? So this is how if we divide any number with 1,000, how we will get the quotient and remainder without going for long division method. So children, up to question 6 of Mental Maths page 59 I have done in the class. Remaining two questions you will do as a homework. Try yourself everyone. Okay. So today I have given you question homework in Mental Maths on page 58 2 questions, and in page 59, 2 questions I have given you homework. So children, complete up to here, then all of you take out your notebook. We will start our exercise 4.3. All of you have completed. Now see the next exercise. Take out your notebook now. Open your notebook, everyone. Open your notebook. Exercise 4.3. Exercise 4.3. All of you take out your notebook. Exercise 4.3. This you have to do in your notebook. So children, all of you take out your notebook. All of you take out your notebook. See question number B. Divide to find the quotient and remainder if any. Divide to find the quotient and remainder. The quotient and remainder if any. If any. So here in this question you have to find quotient and remainder if there is any quotient or remainder. First we will divide and see. 92 divided by 40. Okay. So children, when this type of division is given to you, first we will write the table. Children, I know most of you have not learned the table of 40. For them, it will become very difficult to write the table. So I am telling you how to do it. If you have not learned, see 14 ones are 40. Now see 14 into 2. 2 will be multiplied to the number written in the ones place. 2 fours are 8 and 2 ones are 2. Then see 14 into 3. 3 fours are 12. So 2 and take 1 as a carry. 3 ones are 3 plus 1 4. Now see 14 into 4. First, you will multiply the number with the number in the ones place and then you will multiply the number to the number in the tens place. 4 fours are 16, 6 carry 1. Now, 4 will be multiplied to 1. 4 ones are 4 plus 1, 5. 14 into 5. 14 fives are 5 multiplied by 4. 5 fours are 20. You will get 0. Take carry 2. 5 ones are 5 plus 2, 7. 14 six are 6 multiplied by 4. You will get 24. So write 2 and take 2 carry. 6 ones are 6 plus 2, 8. Then 14 sevens are 14 into 7. 7 fours are 28. So you will write 8 and take 2 as a carry. 7 ones are 7 plus 2, 9. You will get. Okay. Now 14 8s are 8 fours are 32. So write 2, take 3 carry. 8 ones are 8. 9, 10, 11. So you have got 112. 14 8s are 112. 14 into 9. 9 fours are 36. 6. Take 3 as a carry. 9 ones are 9. 10, 11, 12. So you will write here 126. 14 tens are 140. Okay, so children, now let's divide. See, 92 divided by 14. Now, 92 is coming in the table of 14. Can you see? No, it's not coming. Now we take a number which is less than 92. Is there number which is less than 92 in table of 14? Yes, 84, which is coming in the 6 times. So 14 6 you will write 84. Now subtract it and get the answer. Can you subtract 4 from 2? No, we will take 1, borrow. It will become 12. 12 minus 4 you will get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you will get 5 plus 3, 8. So write down all of you 8. All of you write down 8. 12 minus 4 is 8. Now 9 has given 1 to 2. So 9 will become 8. 8 minus 8 you will get 0. So quotient is 6 and remainder is, okay, quotient is 6 and remainder is 8. So this completes your first question, all of you. All of you note down it in your notebook. Write exercise 4.3 and today's date. Then give the heading question B, divide to find the quotient and remainder if any. Done, all of you? Now see the next question. Your next question is, so you have to write the table in the corner of your notebook. Okay, you have to write the table. Now see the next question. Your next question is 82 divided by 29. 82 divided by 29. Now write the table of 29. How to do horizontal multiplication everyone has learned. So we will apply horizontal multiplication here. 29 ones is 29, everyone knows. Now see 29 into 2. 2 nines are 18, 8 carry 1. 2 twos are 4 plus 1, 5. 29 into 3. 3 nines are 27, 7 carry goes 2. 3 twos are 6 plus 2, 8. 29 into 4. 4 nines are 36. 4 twos are 8, 9, 10, 11. 29 into 5. 5 nines are 45. 5 twos are 10, 4, 14. 29 into 6. 6 nines are 54. 6 twos are 12. 12 plus 5, 17. 29 into 7. 7 nines are 63. 3, 6 goes carry. 7 twos are 14. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 203. 29 into 8. 8 nines are 72. So write 2, take 7 carry. 8 twos are 16. 16 plus 7. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we will write here 23. 29 into 9. 9 nines are 81. So we will write 1 and take it as a carry. 9 twos are 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we will write here 261. 29 into 10 is equal to 200. So this is how we will write the table. First, writing tables will make your division more easier. I have told you in the beginning also. So you have to make this table. Okay, you have to do this table on the basis of horizontal multiplication. Now children, see how to divide 82 by 29. Now 82 is coming in the table of 29. No. Okay, so we'll take a number which is less than 82 is 58. So 29 twos are 58. 12 minus 8, can we subtract 8 from 2? No. So we'll take one borrow, it will become 12. 12 minus 8, you will get 4. And this 8 will become 7. 7 minus 5, you will get 2. So your quotient is 2 and your remainder is 24. So children, note down this in your notebook, everyone. Children, two questions we have done today. I am going to give you one question as a homework. Okay? That one question you will do in your notebook as a homework. Hurry up children, note down fast. If any part of anything misses, don't worry about it. You will get it in the PDF file from which you can copy it down. Okay? So now I hope you all have written up to here. Now see the homework question. Your homework question is 89 divided by 42. So first what you will do, you will write the table of 42 here in the corner and then you will start dividing it. So children, now I hope that you all have completed your classwork and you all have understood what you have to do in the homework. Okay, so there is a homework in your book also, mental math sums. Two questions I have given and your homework in question B, only one question. So children, complete it in your homework. Okay, complete it as your homework. I hope you all have understood today's topic and by horizontal multiplication you can write the tables also. Now children, will meet again in next maths class. Till then, goodbye and take care everyone.